Hello, and welcome back to Belmont Bunch tonight, where we're talking about an Islanders win. Not very meaningful. They were playing down and forward with Brock Nelson going out early. Not even early, before puck drop. Apparently felt sick. The Islanders found a way to win. Very weird game. Mostly because I just didn't expect the Islanders to win. Coming in, losing 5 in a row, giving up lots and lots of goals. Playing a Capitals team that's been playing better. The Capitals are a team that for a little bit there, I thought they were the dead Ducks, the sitting Ducks come playoff time. And I don't know. Could be them, could be Pittsburgh right now. Washington's been playing a little bit better, but tonight was very, confidence shaking. Whatever. No Ovi, though, so who knows? Well, whatever. I don't trust Washington's goaltending. We'll get to that. But the Islanders score first, but then they don't. First, I should mention, there were this is what I mean about this game had a weird vibe. Both teams just kept going offside to start the game, and, not by a little bit. Real way offside stuff. It was weird. It felt like neither team was locked in. Neither team was focused. The Islanders were offside a bunch early on. I don't know. That was weird. I just making an observation. So the goal, that wasn't a goal. Kyle Palmieri. Oh boy. 3-on-2 rush. Unbelievable move. Undresses, I think it was Jensen. I don't know. Goes sputtering. After a toe drag by Kyle Palmieri, who then goes around the long way as Parise is battling in front and slips it in, and it is 1-0 Islanders. Parise made a little bit of contact with the goalie, and so I was a little bit nervous. And then when they showed the replay, I was thinking, oh, I think this will count. I think the Washington player pushes him in, and then, not that it matters, not that it counts towards the call, but man, did, Samsonov. Samsonov made no effort to get off of the contact at all. Like I said, that doesn't matter for the call, it's just something I'm noticing. And he gets called back. So it would have been Kyle Palmieri's 200th goal. I'm sorry. It would have been Kyle Palmieri's 200th goal. Doesn't count. It's happened a lot this year. Between 5 and 7 times, if you listen to Twitter and or the coach. So what happens after that? The Islanders give up a goal. That is, of course, what's going to happen. Connor Sheary, drive by in front of the net. Great tip. Amazing tip. And something I noticed, Butch was saying, oh, Ilya's too deep in his net there. I don't think that made a difference. I really don't. And he was being screened in front. I haven't agreed with Butch a lot recently, but I also don't want to yell at him because I think he might be on the way out. So I love you, Butch. I just don't agree on that one. And also he agreed with the interference call. Not a big night for me and Butch seeing eye to eye. So 1-0 there. But the Islanders would get it back before the end of the first period. I believe it was on the power play. I think this one was on. Yeah, it was. Isles actually had very good puck movement. Get it back to the point for Pollock. And he just rips one home. Good traffic in front. I believe that was Anders Lee. And 3-game point streak, I think, for Bellows now. Now, he hasn't been amazing, but it's something. And just a blast from Pollock. So good stuff there. 1-1 after 1. Second period. Before the Islanders pull ahead, I think it should be said that Adam Pelech has not been very good recently. He's taken a lot of penalties, not careful enough on the puck, and has created odd man rushes the other way, in the negative. And he did that again tonight. Took a penalty on a hook, just stopped skating. Tom Wilson goes by him. And had a play where he just fumbled the puck at his own blue line, turned it to a 2-on-1 the other way. And thankfully the Islanders escaped. But Adam Pelech, really not good recently. And that is shocking. But anyway, the Islanders survive that. Noah Dobson gets to rip one from the point. Very similar to the Pollock goal. Traffic in front again. Anders Lee there. Again, a power play with really good puck movement. 2 for 2 on the power play. Wow. So, yeah, really good stuff. Islanders take a 2-1 lead. They did a fairly decent job, again, against an OV-less team, of keeping stuff mostly to the outside. They did get the benefit of a quick whistle at one point in the third. I think it was after the Islanders got the third goal, so I'm skipping a little bit ahead. But a puck loose in the slot, I guess the referee loses sight of it, and he blows the whistle right as it falls onto the stick of one of the Caps forwards. So that is fortunate. I think it would have been 3-2 at that point. But anyway, like I said, I skipped ahead a little bit. The third goal for the Islanders, they're killing a penalty. They did a really good job on the PK tonight. Lots of credit there. Sorokin didn't have to be overworked on the PK. The PK was doing a good job of just getting into lanes and getting clears. And on this one, again, we saw a little bit of the Casey Cizikas that I didn't see most of the year, but he gets his 10th of the year here. Goes in for the forecheck. Samsonov misplays the puck. He's done that before. I think he did it in the playoffs last year. And takes a very interesting route back into the net. A very clumsy attempt to get around the outside of the post. Now, Cizikas kind of gets tripped up. So, he's on his ass. But the net's still empty because Ilya Samsonov is still struggling. He kind of got tripped on the post. I think he got his stick caught on the post, and now he does a little spinorama in front. And while he's doing that, Casey Cizikas flicks one by him. It was funny. Great effort from Casey. Mostly just funny because awful from Ilya Samsonov. 3-1 Islanders. And like I said, there was the one chance after that for the Caps where the whistle went too early. But again, Ilya didn't have to do a ton tonight. Isn't that nice? I've been talking about how they could help him out a little bit. And, I think it was a mixture. I think the Caps just looked a little weary tonight. So that kind of helped. But the Anders Lee goal was awesome. Punctuation, exclamation at the end of this game. A puck just bounces loose in the slot, and he just wires one. I've never seen this. Absolutely ripped top corner. I guess a partial screen of Samsonov by his own guy, but Samsonov not doing a lot of work to get around the screen. Maybe because he sees his Anders Lee and he's not expecting that. That would be fair. Anders Lee. Wow. And you know what? I'm going to take a second here to give Anders Lee some credit. There are a lot of guys that were not good enough in the first half. He's one of the few guys that had an excuse coming off the ACL injury last year. And now I think we, with a suitable amount of time passed with him back in the lineup, I think it's fair to say he's been pretty good. He's doing what he does. It's still not fun to watch him skate. He had one play tonight where he was ahead of the pack. He got caught real easy and then just had to use his body and one-hand it to somebody else. That happens a lot with Anders Lee. Not exactly. He needs a big head start on those breakaways. Kind of want to see him and Zdeno Chara race. Anyway, but anybody else I want to point out? Robin Salo played tonight. I didn't notice him too much. That is good. Sebastian Aho, still just a weird, bad defenseman. It looks like it's a chore for him to stay on his feet. That's how I'll say it. Like I said, Pelech, I wasn't impressed with tonight. Very unfortunate. I think that's about it. Kyle Palmieri played well. Unfortunate to get the goal taken away. And Ilya Sorokin gets a deserved win. Deserved help from his team for once. And the Isles confirm that they won't be picking first this year because of I think they're too high above the threshold at this point. There's a new system. I don't know how it works with the odds. But anyway, that's it from Belmont Bunch. Link in the description for the audio-only version of this. I am now back mostly to healthy, so hopefully I sounded all right tonight. I'm watching the Halo show on the side. That's kind of why I got sidetracked, and this is coming out later. And probably a bad decision because it blows real bad. If you're a Halo fan, let me know in the comments what you think of the Halo show so far. That's what I got. Anyway, 2 more games left. Thank God it's feeling like a chore. Goodbye.